Hi, Chris Kuzma here. We now continue with our exploration of our VEX EXP kit of parts. We were looking in what I will be, for the moment, calling the sprocket box, but we were calling some things gears because we were confused. What's the difference between a sprocket and a gear? First of all, let's take a look at the boxes. I hope that this thing focuses properly. This is the sprocket box. We already noticed that there were rubber bands and zip ties in there. And then we looked at this box and we saw things that looks a lot like gears. Okay, those are not gears; those are sprockets. The gears are in the other box. Those are the gears. Okay. So we have different size sprockets. This is the opening end. This little handle helps you open it. There are small sprockets with 8 teeth on them. There are sprockets with 16 and 24. I believe this is 16 and this is 24. These are both 24 tooth sprockets. So that's how you identify them, as they're sprockets because they're thin and wobbly, and the number of teeth is how you identify them. You can also check out the number of holes and stuff on the inside to help you distinguish and identify them. Okay, so that's the sprocket box, the sprocket box in the sprocket box, because I call the whole thing a sprocket box, and now I'm having trouble getting these things to fit. There we go. What's out? What's next out? Now the next next box here is the Cute Tools box, and if you look in your on the inventory sheet, you'll notice that they mention things called shafts, and this is a shaft as distinct from a star wrench, or whatever you want to call this. Maybe you might call it a hex wrench, but they call it a star wrench or something like that. And there's 2 of these, and you'll notice that they're different. They're same spirit. They're made of metal. They're kind of blocky shaped, and you also will not be able to find the longest shafts, because the longest shafts, which I have here, were in this part of the box. Okay, I put them back in there because that's where they belong. They do not belong in the little tool and shaft and star tool box, because they just don't fit. Okay, and so that's lovely. And finally, for the moment, we have our box, which contains a different kind of gear, a crank thing. The word crank comes to mind. And there's 4 of those. And then there's these linear sorts of gears. Here, these are actually gears, even though they're straight. And then these are connectors. And let's see if I have time to look up and tell you what the official names of those things are. Crank arm with 23 teeth. That's what this is. A linkage beam. That's what this is. And a rack gear. That's what this is. And then finally, these little things, smaller high strength gears. These are high strength gears, but they're small high strength, 12 tooth high strength gears are in this box. So there are actually a few gears in the sprocket box, even though I said there weren't any gears there, but they're smaller or specialized gears. We'll look at the rest of the sprocket box next time, and then go on to the gear box.